Andy Katz here for NCAA Digital and March Madness Men's Basketball. With a power 36 after the NBA draft early entry withdrawal deadline passed on June 1st, I am not changing my number one team in the country in the preseason, North Carolina. The Tar Heels finished runner-up to Kansas, and they returned the core of that team led by Armando Bacot, Caleb Love, and RJ Davis. At number two now, though, I'm going with Gonzaga, Julian Strawther, Rasir Bolton, and Drew Timme, all back withdrawing from the NBA draft. Timme could be not just the WCC Player of the Year again, but a potential Player of the Year nationally, first-team All-American, the Zags, number two in the country in the preseason. Number three, Kentucky, reigning National Player of the Year, Oscar Tshiebwe. Number four, UCLA, Jaime Jaquez, Tiger Campbell, great 1-2 punch. Number five, Kansas, they get back Jalen Wilson from the draft, and then Kevin McCullough transfers from Texas Tech to Kansas and withdraws from the NBA draft. Number six, Houston, Marcus Sasser withdrew from the NBA draft. The Cougars primed for another great run under Kelvin Sampson. Number seven, Indiana, Trace Jackson Davis withdraws from the NBA draft. I think the Hoosiers could be the team to beat in the Big Ten, and TJD could be a first-team All-American. Number eight, Baylor, Adam Flagler, back for the Bears. Number nine, Texas. They get Tyrese Hunter, who was the Big 12 Player of the Year at Iowa State. Now he will play for Texas. Number 10, Duke. They did lose Trevor Keels to the NBA draft, among many others that we already knew were going to be gone, but they've got the best recruiting class in the country for new head coach John Shire. Number 11, TCU. Mike Miles withdraws from the NBA draft, and the Horned Frogs will be a contender in the Big 12. And at number 12, Creighton. Baylor Shireman withdraws from the NBA draft. Summit League Player of the Year at South Dakota State transfers to Creighton. Trey Alexander, Ryan Kalkbrenner. Blue Jays will be the team to beat in the Big East. A couple other teams to highlight. At number 20, Rutgers. Yes, the Scarlet Knights did lose Geo Baker, Ron Harper Jr., but Caleb McConnell, the reigning Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year, has returned. Cliff Amore, Paul Mulcahy. Scarlet Knights are going to be back in the mix. At number 25, I'm going with Wyoming. Graham Ike and Hunter Maldonado, both back to play for the Cowboys. They did well in the transfer portal. They're going to be pushing San Diego State atop the Mountain West Conference. At number 31, Iowa. Chris Murray withdraws from the NBA draft. Can't expect him to do what his twin brother Keegan did, but he could be an all Big Ten player for the Hawkeyes. And at number 32, way down on my list, but still on my list, Arizona. Look, the Wildcats did lose Benedict Mathurin, Christian Coloco, and then Dalen Terry to the NBA draft. But led by Kerr Kriisa, I still like the Wildcats. They'll be in the mix. They'll move up just like they did this past season.